Hello again, everybody. We've got another one of these new, unique Orange Star missions here. This time against Hawk, which feels pretty cool for the Orange Star campaign. It's a neat concept for a mission too, although in practice it's kind of dumb. So once more, kind of confirmation that there's no long-range communication technology in the Advance Wars universe, except for that one time in Green Earth. They're sending each other letters. And Andy, for some reason, has no adult supervision, including his soldiers apparently, who just don't point out what an obvious trick this is. Maybe they should have Andy, work in the bases and factories and fixing things instead of leaving him in charge of armies. I do like the name of the mission, although it would make more sense, it'd be funnier if it was actually a free-for-all mission where there's more than two sides. This place where, as you see, the islands suspiciously look exactly like the emblems of the countries. Although later on he'll call him just a boy a few times. Especially if you yield, or find some way to lose. This notion that Andy has, great potential seems like it comes up now and then, but he's really not that good. In this game he's okay, because his superpower that he has now is solid, but in Advance Wars 1 he was absolute garbage. And he goes back to being garbage, I would say, in Dual Strike, when other COs got relative buffs. And when it became much, much harder to keep units alive. I like Hawk's snarky remark here, but of course he still accepts the deal, which should really tell Andy that this is a trick, but Andy is too dumb to get that. Luckily, Andy has at least learned what an airport is, apparently, so he can now produce air units. And that, of course, is all I'm going to want to produce, because I have learned that naval units are garbage. So Hawk foolishly builds a battlecopter that will not serve him well at all. Because I'll build air units so he can't attack anything, basically. Get himself a fighter, predictably. I will just cruise outside of its range and build another fighter. And he's not bright enough to just spam fighters in response. Or to stay out of range. Alright, let's take that one down. Now, the main hurdle on this mission... slightly below average luck there, but oh well. The main hurdle on this mission is simply dealing with Hawk's Black Storm. I'm going to build myself a third fighter and just go all in on that, and I can take out that cruiser later on. What I really want is to get inland over there, I think, and just block up his airports. That would be quite helpful to me. Looks like I can't quite do it this turn, though. Oh well. I'll take a shot at that copter. What I would love would be to reduce it low enough that he actually tries to repair it and blocks his own airport that way. But no such luck this time. And then I'll save for a bomber. Now, he built the fighter over in an intelligent location. That's no fun. Well, he can't actually hit the airport, so... Bomber, here I come. And we block his airports over there. I'll just run this guy away full speed for now. Getting a good techniques run this mission mostly requires you to avoid casualties. He built a bomber, so that's just dumb. Because of course I haven't built even a single thing it can attack. Alright. Is he gonna get his superpower if I start pummeling him? It seems the answer is no, he won't get his superpower. Maybe I can, potentially depending on what he builds, get myself a hyper upgrade next turn and close the game out that way. It does depend on what he builds. And where he moves his bomber. Okay. So what does he have? He has that cruiser and this fighter. Now if I attack the thing, I will take some heavy damage. I might be able to get myself my superpower off of this. I'm not honestly sure. There we go. Okay. Game over, Hawk. Somehow they can fix things in midair. Andy's superpower is quite good for air units in general, or planes in general, I should say, simply because it's so useful to be able to have units that are valuable and that don't die in one shot. And except to fighters, bombers don't die in one shot to any ground unit that actually gets produced, and fighters don't die in one shot to anything, other than missiles, again, don't get produced. So, good choice for Andy, generally speaking, if you can afford it, to get a few planes. Maybe we should have checked with Nell about this. No consequences, of course, actually happen. I guess this could be evidence of long-term communication in the Advanced Wars universe, so my theory doesn't entirely hold water, but it does explain a lot of dumb things in the plot like this. Andy really should have been stripped of his command after this. He's clearly unqualified, but oh well. They show ships blowing up there. I guess maybe that's Hawk's cruiser. Certainly didn't build any ships of my own. Andy is theoretically an okay counter to Hawk in the campaign, you might think, because you can heal up his damage, but as I mentioned back in Great Sea Battle, it's rarely going to work out very well. You tend to do so much more damage to Hawk that he gets Blackstorm before you even get Hyper Repair sometimes. And of course, in multiplayer they're not a good matchup at all because Hawk will just dominate him day to day and then pretty easily kill off his units before he gets a chance to Hyper Repair them. In any case, a fun, unique chapter there. Looking forward to the next one, which is a little bit more challenging. Have a great day, everyone.